Chuck's got Sound Tigers TV sitting down with Brett Gallant. Brett, how you doing so far?
Great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. You scored Saturday. You got the offensive game going on a little bit.
Yeah, I got a chance on the power play. Just went to the net, and Pearson made a great play to me in the back door.
How'd you end up there on the power play? You don't usually see a whole lot of power play minutes.
I think there was a little mix-up on the bench, and I thought I heard my name. Don't know if I did. I jumped. Anyway, it worked out.
Coach Sommer going to maybe give you some more time on the power play going forward?
We'll see.
All right. We wanted to talk about, there seems to be a changing climate in the AHL and the NHL, a lot of anti-fighting advocates. How has that affected your game so far?
It has changed. I've seen it change this year in the NHL for sure. For me, I just got to keep working on my game, skating, keeping the game simple, finishing my checks. I think the fighting part's always going to be there, whether it's protecting your teammate or getting the team going. But for me, it's taking every day, coming to practice to improve your game.
And we don't see a whole lot of NHLers or AHLers from Prince Edward Island. Talk about how you growing up in Prince Edward Island kind of helped you to this point.
You know, being from home, it's a small place, but there's so many people there that want to help you out and make you better, whether it's in my training or on the ice. There's always ice time for the pros or anybody that wants to get better, whether it's at Alan Andrews or Scott Bridges in Summerside. They help me out as much as I can. There's guys in the American League, there's guys in the NHL, and it is, for a small province, there's a lot of people there that do help you out.
You've improved steadily over the years. You've appeared in more games with the Bridgeport Sound Tigers over your 5 years. How have you improved your game to kind of continue the consistent improvement?
I've been with the Islanders for 5 years now, and they've really helped me out. From skating coaches to strength stuff. It's just the biggest part for me was to improve my game. I had to get faster because the game is so fast now, and the Islanders have the right people in place to help you with that.
Speaking of your time with the Islanders organization, you signed a PTO here, professional tryout, and then you subsequently made your NHL debut with the Islanders. You signed an entry-level contract. What does this organization mean to you?
I was in the East Coast Hockey League. I got the call, it seems like a long time ago now, but they gave me my chance in the American Hockey League. I was here for a few years, and then I finally got an entry-level NHL deal. And then the following year, I finally got in my first game. All my family was up, and a real special moment for me. I can't thank the Islanders enough for giving my shot in the American League and then the NHL for sure.
With your NHL debut, what kind of nerves did you have before going out there on the ice?
I was pretty nervous. I think my biggest thing was just getting into that first shift, getting hit, getting into the game, and then I settled down after that.
You've become kind of a fan favorite. Talk about how that kind of fan support has helped you through your career.
Yeah, the fans are great here. We have a really great booster club that we spend some time with. I've got to know a lot and became friends with a lot of the booster club. I've got a really good friend from the booster club. His name's Tim. I go fishing with them. As a team, we can't thank them enough.
Well, that brings me to the next question. Off the ice, what's your favorite thing to do?
Well, in the summer, I definitely golf almost every day. But here in Bridgeport, Milford, I do a lot of striped bass fishing.
Well, what's your handicap then on the golf course?
I could be anywhere. If I'm having a good day, I can be in the low 70s. On bad days, I can be hundreds. Depends how many clubs I break that day.
What was the feeling like when your first goal at Webster Bank Arena was the one that launched the Teddy Bears to the Teddy Bear toss? Tell us about that feeling.
I never even thought that was my first goal at Webster Bank Arena, really, until I think maybe Paul told me that it was. But I've been here for so long. It took me this long. It's hard to believe, but it was, and it just happened to be Teddy Bear toss, and special.
Your son plays hockey now.
Yeah.
Tell us how you kind of coach him up, but also if it's affected your game at all.
My son, he's not a big hockey fan. He likes it. I know there's some kids that go crazy for it. He's a really outdoors person. Likes his four-wheeling. likes his snowmobile and anything outdoor, golf, fishing with me, all that stuff. The hockey's he's not into it like I was, and I'm fine with that. I know in a couple years he might love it. It's just something if he wants to go. He plays in a hockey team at a Wonderland, and if he wants to go, he goes. If he doesn't want to go, he doesn't go. I don't push him. But hopefully someday he does love it.
You've ended up with a lot of penalties and minutes throughout the years, high numbers. What does that intensity bring to the Bridgeport Sound Tigers on a regular basis?
I've been in my job. Someone takes liberties on one of our players, I gotta answer it. Or if we're just like the other night, we went down. I think it was 3 or 4-1 to Portland. I felt we needed a spark, a little energy. I went out and I had a fight. Obviously, those are going to accumulate to a lot of penalty minutes. I think that's where it comes from.
So, what did it mean to you when you kind of were revealed as the person who's getting the bobblehead?
Yeah, no, it's special. I mean, I've been here for quite some time now, between me and Aaron Ness. I think we've been here the longest, and I mean, I've never had the chance to be a bobblehead, and I'm looking forward to seeing them for the first time. I actually haven't seen them other than seen a picture on the big screen this past weekend, I think. So I'm pretty excited and honored to be a part of that.
Well, Brett, I think today is your lucky day because we do have your bobblehead. So give us a little, what do you think about it?
You know, well, I got a full set of hair, and my wife tells me I'm really balding, and she's been preaching at me to get a shampoo to thicken it up, but wearing a helmet all the time, I don't really care. It's just going to go. I'm married, and I got my 2 kids. But other than that, it looks good.
Looks good, yeah. All right, so you're happy with the bobblehead?
It's great.
All right, it's not weird holding your own bobblehead?
Well, they've got the stick upside down. There, we turn it.
All right, there you go. So an adjustable stick on the Brett Gallant bobblehead doll. So Brett, thanks for being with us today. And this has been Chuck Scott with Brett Gallant on the Sound Tigers TV network.